Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you all the products I've been loving for the month of January, as well as all the empties that I have for the month of January. I figured that instead of doing a separate empties video every time, I'll just include it in my monthly favorites because I really do want to use up all the products I have. It's very easy as a beauty junkie to collect so many products. It's even more difficult to finish it. So I want to start including it in my monthly favorites in hopes that it encourages myself more, and hopefully you as well, to really use up your products and not purchase anything until you use something up. Having said that though, I still do have a bag of empties that I need to record. However, the products I am mentioning right now, I particularly finished them up in the month of January, so that's why they're in this video and not in the empties video. Alright, let's get started. I'm just going to get this out of the way right now. It's a mist. It is the Dermalogica Ultra Calming Mist. So I picked this up when I was at the Dermalogica Chalet. This event happened before I left for Mexico. And I find this to be a perfect mist because it has a really nice even distribution of product. It's not just a spray to the face. I really like that this doesn't mess up my makeup. It just leaves my makeup the way it is, very nice and cohesive. It just really tackles the dehydration I might be having, which is why I would use this in the first place. And it doesn't make my face that much dewier or wet looking. Scent wise, there's a type of like sourness to us, and I think that's because it has radish ferment extract or something like that in here. So I do smell a little bit of that, but it's not overly pungent or very aromatic. So I don't think you'll have a problem with that if you are sensitive to scents or if you don't like scents in general. And actually I put this in a little spray bottle and I brought it on the plane with me to Mexico, and it was really good at dealing with the dehydration I was experiencing on the plane as well. Next skincare item, it is the COSRX Galactomyces 95 Whitening Power Essence. I have to say, ever since I started using this, I've noticed such a difference in my skin. It just makes my face feel so much smoother, and I feel like my serums are working a lot better because of this product. So this product says that it helps nourish and hydrate the skin, and over time making it appear more radiant and clear, and I really agree with that because ever since I started using this, I feel like my face doesn't have that dehydration it usually does in the wintertime, especially in my dry apartment. And also I find that it actually has made a noticeable difference on my hyperpigmentation marks. In my current skincare routine, I feel like what I'm doing, it doesn't really help much with hyperpigmentation, even though it kind of tackles everything else I'm looking for in a skincare routine. So definitely happy about this, and it was really affordable as well. For makeup, I have the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte Blotting Powder. So I actually use this to set my makeup before I leave the house. I don't keep this in my purse for touching up or anything like that. I have done it a couple of times, but I'm just really not the type of person to be carrying blotting powder. But what I do is I take a beauty blender, I go into the powder, and then I set my T-zone area, and I find it really good at blurring out the pores, like the enlarged pores that I have on my head and on my cheeks right here. Speaking of that, I'm gonna put some on because I'm getting quite oily from the lights. So this is one side of my face blotted, this is the other side not blotted, and as you can see, it really cut down the shine on this side. My pores here look a lot smoother, and personally, looking in the mirror right now, I don't find that my face looks really cakey from applying this blotting powder. It doesn't look like I applied an extra layer of product on my face. It just really smoothed out my face and just made it matte. Right, so I'm gonna do the other side. Now again, I typically do this with a beauty blender, just to like really get it in there, and I also don't really like this pad that much, but whatever, it's convenient right now. Next I have hair care products, and I have to say it goes to this brand right here. This is North American Hemp Company. This is just such a good hair care line. In the past year, I have dyed my hair many times and bleached it many times. So I went from like super blonde to really dark all over again. So I did a bit of damage to my hair, and I kind of accepted the fact that my hair would just feel like straw all the time, and there's not really a product that can get that softness that I used to have before I started bleaching. However, since I started using these products, I feel like I haven't bleached my hair at all. I originally tried the moisturizing shampoo and conditioner from this line. However, at my local health food store, they only have conditioner. So I picked up the volumizing shampoo and conditioner. However, it's these two that really make a difference in my hair. Like the smoothing cream you are supposed to use when you have dry hair before styling, but I don't style my hair all the time, so I'm okay with using this right after the shower. After I go in with a little bit of the hair serum, it just makes my hair feel so soft. Like my hair feels so incredibly soft, and it just made me so happy to know that there are products out there that will make your hair feel like your hair again before you damaged it and destroyed it and made it into straw. So it's really awesome. Definitely recommend that brand to anyone if you've dyed your hair very heavily in the past few years. And last for my favorites, the Blogilates 2018 Rose Gold Fit Planner. Say that 10 times fast. So get this. In Canadian dollars, with shipping, this planner is $60. Let that sink in for a moment. $60 for a planner. So you better believe I've been writing in this every day since I got it. Aside from like the daily to-dos and, you know, listing events or birthdays and the monthly calendars and stuff like that. My favorite features about this really is the meal tracker, the habit tracker, and the monthly reflection. So this is a random page in the month of February. So this is the meal tracker right here. So it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And it's not only to track what my diet's like, if I've been eating healthy or whatnot, it's to track my breakouts. Obviously, we all have those snacks that we just can't help but eat. Mine happen to be dill pickle chips. I love them so much. And also chocolate. Milk chocolate with hazelnut or almonds in them. Freaking love that chocolate. So every time when Nick and I see it, we just can't help but buy 2 bars of them at a time, and we eat a bar in a sitting. So that's just to give you an idea of how much I like chocolate and chips. Like, yeah, it gets pretty bad. So say something like that, I can track in my meal tracker to see what I've been eating that's been really bad. Like say also eating out too much and eating a lot of deep fried food. That might be another reason I'm breaking out a lot as well. And it's also like a good way to budget your income with your partner, because making your own meals really is more affordable than eating out all the time. So it's nice to look back on this to see how much you ate out all the time, aside from what kind of bad foods you might be eating that month. And this is the habit tracker. So in each one, you kind of list what habit you want to improve on. So for me, it's working out, there's cooking, because I don't cook a lot and I want to learn how to cook more and become more confident with it. I also have filming and uploading, blogging and posting, studying, or working, because I do work at home. So if I do work on something that, you know, gives me income, I'm gonna track it in here just to see how much work I'm getting, you know? The habit tracker is just really good at seeing right away if you've been doing what you've been wanting to do. So for me, working out, I clearly haven't started anything here in the month of February. It's only February 2nd right now. So I got a lot of time to check all these days off for working out. And here at the end is the monthly reflection. So we have what made me feel loved this month, what did I learn, special moments, challenges, what am I grateful for, or who am I grateful for, and how can I make next month even better. As corny as something like that is, I find it really good to really hone in on the goals that you want, and also just reflecting on your life in general and what you're grateful for. Overall, this is just a really good, not only planner, like meal tracker, again, habit tracker, and just like a reflection book to have. So far with the month that I've been using this, I really do find that it was worth the purchase, and I'm really enjoying it, and obviously I'm going to continue using it because it was $60, so gotta make use of it. On to empties. The first one, Klairs Supple Preparation Facial Toner. Like, do I need to mention why I like this again and the fact that I already repurchased it? So yeah, let's just forget about that. The next one is actually something Nick used more than me, but I thought I'd mention it in here. It's the Kalaya Naturals Moisture Cream. So the base of this is emu oil in it, and we personally like using emu oil as one of our facial oils. This is like the cream format, and he just bought it to try it out as a moisturizer. And I tried it too. It's really nice and like very cooling on the skin, really conditioning for your skin as well, but it doesn't leave like a greasy residue at all. This is something that does disappear quite quickly into the skin. For me, as someone with dry skin, I kind of like to feel a little bit of moisture or just a little bit of product left on my skin. So I would say this is going to be really good for oily skin as well. And as for repurchase, we do have a couple of other moisturizers to go through right now. Otherwise, once we run out of those, we probably will repurchase this. For me, I would use it more in nighttime, and probably when the weather gets better, like I would find this more suitable for the spring and summertime, just because of how much lighter it sits on the skin. Empty Belif True Cream Moisturizing Balm. I felt like we went through this a lot faster than before. Most likely it's because Nick has been using it a lot as well. So again, really good moisturizer. If you have dry, acne-prone skin, I think you really like this because a little really does go a long way. Lastly, it's the Aveda Clove Color Conditioner. This is my second empty. I'm already on my third bottle of this conditioner. I just find Aveda Color Conditioners really good, especially when you're looking for like a shampoo and conditioner line that's gonna have the color treatment and not fry out your hair too much. Before this, I used the Blue Malva shampoo in my hair to maintain the ashiness of the brown, and then I go in with this to make sure the brown actually stays and that my hair doesn't get too lightened up by the Blue Malva, because the Blue Malva is a hair brightener, and it really highlights like the silver and blonde in hair. So I do need a color corrector for brunette to maintain like this brown color. And that is it for my monthly favorites and empties. I really do hope you enjoyed this monthly roundup type of video, and I also hope it encourages you to finish up your products as well and not to hoard like I have for the past couple of years. I definitely want to cycle through products as quick as possible and quit the urge to buy products when I don't need them at the moment. It's very hard to do it because, again, being a beauty junkie, you just want to try so many things, and because my blog has been getting popular in the past couple of years, I have been getting sent PR items as well. So I do my best to try the products, review them, and then give it away either to the local women's shelter or to my family and friends. So yeah, go through all your products. That's the big takeaway for this video. And yeah, give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't already, and please leave a comment down below if you have any questions about these products or if you just want to mention what your favorite of the month is as well. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Ciao. So I just finished filming my January favorites, and remember when I mentioned in the Blogilates planner that I really like the meal tracker, not just for tracking my healthy eating habits, but also when I eat some junk food, and it's to help track my breakouts? Well, let me just show you something. Absolutely no self-control. I mean, I was so hungry afterwards, and it was just a little bit left. And then Nick came home with this, and I already found part of it eaten, and I totally ate the second line of that.